In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the spring in an 1858 New Army revolver. I am Makalawanos Pequinot. You can call me Yankee, and welcome to the channel, Yankees Outdoor Adventures. I am doing this video as a request from a friend of mine that uses this type of gun, and this is one of the most common replacements I do for my gun, so hopefully this will help any of you out that are using this type of firearm. I received this spring from EMF Company Incorporated. They were really quick on shipping the spring. I do want to add, the spring was a $6 purchase, and as you can see, it's very small. It did cost me another additional $6 to have it shipped standard mail. And I thought that was a little excessive for such a small item, but nevertheless, it did arrive on time, and it's the proper spring. To replace the spring, you only have to remove two screws, the first screw being for the trigger guard assembly, and the second screw being underneath where you find the spring itself. Speaking of the spring, this is what it looks like. It's pretty easy, pretty standard. There's no trick to putting it in. Once you remove the old one, you just lay this one right in its place. So let me go ahead and get the second screw out, which again is right underneath the plate of the trigger guard. And we'll go ahead and put this new one in. This spring has two functions. It's the bolt lock and the trigger spring, and it comes right out real easy. The broken piece fell out when I took the trigger guard off, and the new one sets right in. Once you set the new one in, if you push down on it, you'll feel the lock assembly go into place, and all you have to do is put the screw back in and tighten everything back up. I always start my screws by hand, make sure I can get them in better than halfway by hand before I take a screwdriver to it, just to make sure not to strip out any of the threads on the screw or on the gun. Make sure it's good and tight, and of course it works already. I'll check it out, make sure the lock is going into place, and it is. My cylinder's locked. My spring works on the trigger, and it works on the cylinder, that's what it's supposed to do. Now everything stays locked in place. I can finish putting it together. So that's it. That's all there is to it. It's that quick, that easy to do. You'll replace that spring and you're back up, ready to go again. I hope the video helped you out. Until our trails meet again, I hope all your adventures are awesome. Winishita for watching, and Lopichkanal.